Hello and welcome to Norwich. We're at Castle Meadow right now. I'm going to be starting a challenge. I'm going to walk to every location that has anything to do with Norwich City Football Club. And we're starting here at Castle Meadow right now. So this is Castle Meadow, there's the castle up there. And I'm starting here because during promotion seasons, when we got promoted, we have a parade here, an open bus parade. And in 2003 and 4, hundreds of people were on that mound. The whole area around here was green and yellow. So, yeah, moving on. I'm going to do a pedometer, by the way. It's already over, I think, 600 or something steps. You can see on the screen, I'll show you. So I'm going to head down to, I think it's White Lion Street, to the very beginning of Norwich City's story. So here we are, this is the first stop. This is Moss Bros, but in the past, this is where Norwich was formed. In the past, 1902, there was a cafe here. I'll show you, there should be a plaque here somewhere. This is where they had a meeting of forming Norwich City. And there we go, there's the plaque. So this is 17th of June 1902, on the date the formation meeting of Norwich City Football Club was held on this site, then known as Criterion Cafe. So as you can see, it's just a clothes shop at the moment. But yeah, this was a cafe. This was where they started. But we're going into what was the Castle Mall. It's now called the Castle Quarter, and we're going to visit the first shop that we're going to visit, former shop anyway. But yeah, let's have a look. So behind me, this weird wall behind me is covering what was Norwich City's shop in the Castle Quarters. I might, if I find a picture, I'll show you. But yeah, this was where you could buy your merch, but they're obviously covering it up for something. They're doing something to it inside. I don't know. It was a shop in the 90s, and I think, and then it was there for a long while, as long as I remember it anyway, until about the late 2010s, I think, and then it became some I don't know what it was, to be honest with you. It was pretty empty. Oh, it's kind of sad to look at it now, isn't it? Yeah. Here it is. That's what it was like. The entrance was about here, I think, or even here. Look at this. How sad. Oh look, this is the original door as well. Oh, I don't know. There's not much in there. There's a lot of. They're doing something. It's to let, so someone might be buying that and doing whatever they want to do with it. Yeah, but these are the original windows, the yellow frames of the shop. Alright, next up, probably the furthest destination on my tour, my walk. We're going to go to Norwich's first ground, Newmarket Road. It's a long walk. We'll see how I get on. I might even pinch a bus if I get too tired. We'll see. It's probably called cheating, I don't know. I'm not exactly fit, so I'll probably be dead by the end of this. I'm currently on St. Stephen Street. So this street here is part of the route for parades, you know, the open top bus. So in the more recent promotion, a few years ago, we had an open top bus here and it broke down, so they had to push the bus. So I have to get through St Stephen Street to get to where I want to go to, so Newmarket Road. As I said, it's a long way. We'll see. We'll see if I get too tired. I'll have to get a bus. Let's hope it doesn't resolve into that. Right, guys, down there is possibly the worst named street in Norwich. Ipswich Road. Yep, Ipswich Road. Ugh. So when Ipswich last beat us at Carrow Road many years ago, they painted the post box around here somewhere. I think it might be one over there, I don't remember. They painted it blue. Oh, disgrace. I think they should rename that street, honestly. Terrible name. But yeah, we're going this way, guys. That way is where Norwich's very first ground was. It's a very long way, so here we go. I'm feeling okay at the moment. How am I gonna feel by the end of this? Let's go. Here we are, guys. I made it. It was a long walk, but I made it. Oh, this is Town Close School main field, and the school itself is over there, quite halfway down the road. Quite a long walk actually, but here it is then. This is Newmarket Road, Norwich's first ground, and just there, that's the clubhouse, and it's the original building, still there. Wow. Back then, they were known as the Citizens and were wearing blue and white. And they were here for about 6 years, from 1902 to 1908, before they had to be moved off for a bigger ground. Oh, so what I'm going to do now, this is lovely by the way, but what I'm going to do now, I'm going to get a bus because that was a really long walk. I'm going to save my legs. I know, but I've got to get to Carrow Road. It's the final stop, basically. Oh, yeah. So I'll show you my pedometer record at the moment. It's probably a lot. And our next stop will be into Chapelfield, which is another shop. I'm off the bus now. I'm in well, over there is Chapelfield. Into Chapelfield, if they want to be called now. Let's go have a look at where this store was, shall we? This is it, guys. This was Norwich City's store here, official store in Chapelfield, or into Chapelfield if you want to call it now. And it's now a toy shop. And it's sad. It was they had a shop here from apparently 2012 to 2020. I thought it was they had one before that, because this place opened in 2005. I thought they had one here before that, but apparently not. It was 2012. And it was quite a narrow store, and yeah, I didn't go into this one too much. I liked the Castle Quarter one. It was a lot closer. Apparently I was wrong. It's called Chantry Place. Whatever, it was called Chapelfield, so I always call it Chapelfield. I don't care. Anyway, we're gonna head down that way to the city centre. Apparently there's a couple of stores down that way, so let's have a look. This building behind me is the Forum. It replaced It is the city's library, and it replaced the old one that burnt down in the 90s. Apparently there's a store in there, so I'm gonna have a look. I thought it did, it doesn't. Oh well. So just down this way is the market. I might just stop, so that's I might stop over there for something to eat or something. So the market's just down there, but I might as well just show you. There's the city hall. During promotions, we usually have a gathering here, and they have a celebration up on that balcony up there in the middle there. Yes, and that's where Kenny McLean became the mayor, because he took the mayor's hat. Time to refuel. I got myself another breakfast back. It's like still like 9:30 or something. So I need this to refuel for the rest of the journey, which I've still got a long way to go. Break over. This is Gerald's. It had, you know, the South Stand. That was named after them. Well, they sponsored it for a long while. And apparently, this department store has the only shop left that Norwich City owns, or at least a little bit of it is in there. So I'm going to have a look in there. And then next door, there was just a little bit further down that street there was the hub, Norwich City hub. I'll show you that in a little bit as well. Here it is then, the Norwich City little corner there. Right, I'm going to move to the hub. I don't want to intrude here. So this, just outside the Jowls again, this was the building that they also owned, but they had a little hub for Norwich City. So at the top here was like normal clothes, and then down below there was stairs leading to the lot of clothes and things, basically place you can hang out as a Norwich fan. And it had like pictures, well, little shirts along the stairs from the past to the present, a lot leading you down. Yeah, it was pretty nice in there. It's gone now. Sad. Down that corner there, that's where the stairs were. It's blocked off now. It's sad. Oh well. Now there's a lot of walking. The next stop is the Nest, their second ground, and it's quite a walk from here. So I'll probably see you in a little while. So see you later. You know what? As I'm heading that way to Carrow Road eventually, let's show you some iconic sites, some good places if you want to visit. First one is Elm Hill. I'll show you if I turn the camera out. Here we are, look. This is Elm Hill. It's really picturesque. Lots of cobbles. Originally, these cobbles weren't here. It was like straw or something. Dirt. Look at this. A lot of the houses, I think, were burnt in a fire or something. I don't remember. A long time ago. Here it is. The rest of Elm Hill. A lot of Tudor buildings here. It's really pretty. So if you've never been to Norwich, this is a good place to visit. So, next stop then, before we get to the Nest. We've still got a long way to go. So through these gates, you can see it. There it is, Norwich Cathedral. Oh. So this and the castle, of course, were built by the Normans. Oh, and they built both of them on top of I think 2 different settlements, and the cathedral was actually built on top of a old Saxon church. And then we got here, you can see him just standing proudly as Lord Horatio Nelson. There it is then. Look at that spire. Apparently, shortly after they built it or something, some lightning struck it, and just damaged the spire. I don't know. I'm not a historian, guys. I'm just showing you things. So if I go down that way, we'll eventually get to the river. So this lovely building here is Paul's Ferry, and this was the way to get to the nest, which is over the other side. So if I just go underneath, this is a lovely building, really old, really lovely, isn't it? On the other side of this little other side here, go a little bit of information if you can read that. There's lovely swans in front of me, loads of them. So yeah, there used to be a little boat that ferried you across here to the other side, and the nest is just over that way, just up a slope. If I'm going to turn around now, there it is. Look at that, Paul's Ferry. What a beautiful building. It's one of the most picturesque in the city. It's actually better to see it from the other side of the river. So I'm now, as you know, I need to get across this, and there's two ways. One, hang on. One, there's like a bridge over there, but there's also a bridge over there. I'm going to go there because it's a lot closer to the slope. In front of me now, there's the Red Lion pub, and this is where I'm going to go. This is the bridge I need to get to. I can't remember what bridge it is. I think it's Red Lion Bridge, I don't remember. Oh, Bishop Gate, Bishop Bridge, I think. Hang on. And up, you can see, I think that's the slope I need to get to. Or is it? No, one over there, I think. I need to get to Rosary Road. Look at that. There's the river. This is the River Wrentham. I turn around. Whoops. Oh, sorry. Over there, that's where I was, just a little further down there. Paul's Ferry. Where is it? Hang on. Some lovely old pubs everywhere around it. Yep, this is Bishop Bridge. There you go. This was the old sort of medieval bridge. There was nothing else around here. I think it was like a gatehouse here at some point. All this, I think, was like marshland or something. I don't know. Wooded area. Up that way is Mousehold Heath, which is an open area of heathland and woods. And up that road there, that's the road I'm going to over there. You can see just there, that is Rosary Road, and that's where we need to go to. That's where the nest is. I've made it. This is the nest, and this is the sign that says the nest, because the road it leads down is not actually the entrance to the nest. That is just up the road here, just a little, the next bend you can see here. This is the actual entrance down here. Apparently there's a sculpture, so I'm going to have a look at it. So here was the pitch. Somewhere, I guess that right over the middle there was the centred circle. And just over, very windy around here, by the way, just over here you can see it. There's the sculpture. Let's just get closer. Here it is, look. This is the sculpture. So it's supposed to be 2 goalposts and a football at the top. And beneath it is this little plaque. There's the sculpture there by Elizabeth Mannon in 2012. So apparently the old stand used to be here. So the nest was, they came here in 1908 until about 1935. It was an old disused chalk pit quarry. So the FA said it was dangerous for them to remain here because one corner of the pitch actually subsided, and there was so many people here to watch Norwich that they had to move ground, and they found it at Carrow Road, just down the road here. So that will be my final stop. So let's head down to Carrow Road, shall we? Just before we go then, here's the plaque that tells you about the nest. There it is, guys, the finishing line just ahead of me. That is Carrow Road. My feet are killing me. But we've still got getting near it. Hang on. Here we are then. Finally, Carrow Road. Yes, it was named after this road just here. Yeah, it took 81 days to build or something in 1935, which is quite astonishing. The first game here was against West Ham, and in August that year, and they beat them 3-2. Back then I think it was like the 3rd tier of football or something, I don't remember. Back then, of course, let me just get closer. Seem to be having some building work going on. I don't know what's going on here. So there's the badge, look. Oh yeah, so back then this whole area was just an embankment. They didn't, obviously all these stands weren't here, and that hotel weren't here. Here's a little sneak peek of the ground. That's you can see there is the river end. Back then it was just an embankment. That's where they built most of it. They dumped all the material from the old nest, and yeah, about this whole area at that time on that first game swamped with Norwich fans. Unbelievable when you think about it. Behind me, just here, that's Carrow Park. It's a little park with some courts for the children. And then if I turn around, there's the ground. So this is what was the Gerald stand, is now the South stand. I think back in the day it was just that was the first stand they built. Well, not this particular one, this was built in 2003. But yeah, all the way around here was an embankment that they made using material from the nest, and they said it was the 8th wonder of the world. Wow. Also the King George V came here at one point as well. I'm actually starting to feel the burn right now, by the way. So there's one final thing I want to do, and that's go to the store and get something, and then that'll be the end of my journey. Oh, it's a long one. So just behind me here, before I get to the shop, that's Delia's, this failed building here. This is the Delia's restaurant, and then just over there is Yellow's. Is another restaurant. I believe it's only open on match days now. And obviously this whole thing behind me is what was the river stand. The original one was that embankment, as I said. That was where most of the work was, and it's close to the river, which is just behind these buildings here. So let's do that shop, shall we, guys? There you go. That's a good look at this shop. All the shirts. You can buy all sorts of things here, from puzzles to all sorts of knickknacks, really. So I've just been in the shop. It's a really nice shop if you've ever wanted something in there. And I got myself another pin badge. I had to get a Norwich one, come on. So I'm actually thinking of starting a pin badge collection. You know, getting a badge from every club that I can. And obviously not all of them will do it, but if I can, I will. So this is it, guys. I'm going to call it quit on this video here. I still got to go back into the city to Toonland for a bus home. But here's my pedometer reading. It's I expect it's quite a lot, a lot of steps. And I bet it's not finished when I get to Toonland. But if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Hit that bell, you get notified, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.